Good evening, guys. Yeah, I do apologize for cutting off so suddenly. I ran out of memory. My luck. Anyway, here is as I mentioned earlier, here is the NAM, and you can see right here, since precipitations begin to gather right around the deep south. We skip ahead. This is 24 hours out, so yeah, we're looking at right around tomorrow evening. Wait, hold on a minute. Yeah, we're looking at right around, probably around tomorrow evening, and then as we move on in, and then you can see some of that stuff beginning to take shape with this. And you note this high pressure though building in right here. And you can see some of this precip building up north. Again, this is one model, one solution. You can see now some snow and sleet breaking out across the Carolinas and portions of Georgia right here. Oh, jumps on 8, sorry about that. And you can see right here, heavy snow and sleet taking place across parts of the eastern North Carolina and South Carolina. And you can see that high pressure really begin to take hold and keeping the precip at bay, and mainly over eastern North Carolina, so you do note that. And then it begins to let up, except maybe some heavier precip along the immediate coastline. So, and you can see this area though, right up here, where it kind of bends up a little bit, right there. That's the clipper system. That will be our kicker. And the slow, as I mentioned earlier in the last video, the slower the quick clipper comes in, the longer the ridge will hold, and the further north the precipitation can make it. Further north the precipitation can traverse. Now, if it kicks in and comes in quicker, and the ridge it'll kick the ridge further east, and it'll force the precipitation further offshore. So in this model, the clipper comes in a little bit quicker than in the GFS, but those are the details that are going to be fine-tuned throughout the next couple of days. So something to keep an eye on, indeed. Alright, so basically that's the whole deal. And the models, next set of running models, the midnight models, evening models, will be being released probably in about an hour or so. So we'll definitely be watching for that. And in the GFS operational, there are two components of the model: the ensembles and the operational. The ensembles typically are separate things, are just tons of solutions collaborated into one mean, while the operational is just one model, just one thing as model as a whole. And if they come, what you want to see is those two, the ensemble mean and the operational, come into agreement. Now, this is significant because the GFS, as I showed you earlier, had a good snow over eastern half of Virginia, including central Virginia, and it was in agreement with the ensembles mean. So this is pretty significant. This is pretty significant when you see that. But although we do have some disagreements when it comes to the NAMs, so we'll see what happens. And throughout the next couple of days, of course, if you try asking me tomorrow how much snow we'll have, I might have a better answer, maybe. But it's just a little. Again, it's just a little bit too early to say, because this is just a razor thin situation. While I mean, there's going to be such a sharp cutoff line. For example, one area to your 30 miles west might get 1 inch, while your area might get 6. So this is 6 inches. So again, this is a very, very sensitive situation where that is occurring here. So, and you see, and I just want to illustrate the clipper for you, and this is what I'm talking about right here, the kicker. And you can see that ridge being suppressed and moving further east, and keeping that precipitation further offshore. So keep that in mind as we go on throughout the evening. Good. Just do keep that in mind as we go on throughout the next couple of days as we track this storm. We can see another round though does move through, but you can see that Clipper really kicking in. You can see that Clipper really beginning to kick in, and you can see that high pressure being forced offshore. So again, and this is going to be mainly progged via late Tuesday into all Wednesday events. So that is the whole deal with that as far as timing is concerned. I think there's a good amount of confidence that this will be a Tuesday Tuesday night into Wednesday type of event if it does happen here in Central Virginia. So here in Central Virginia, it's a very tough situation. So I'll keep an eye on it throughout the next couple of days. Hopefully the models will be coming into more agreement. Who knows? We'll just have to see what happens. Well, folks, and you can see even some snow actually makes it to Southeast Virginia. So a little bit, just some light stuff. But again, it all depends on how quick that Clipper can kick this ridge of high pressure. How quick this Clipper can move in, and that'll be the kicker, kicking this high pressure further east and forcing the precipitation to a little bit more out to sea. So something to keep an eye on. Alright guys, well, hope you enjoy the rest of your day, and of course the cold, after that though, the cold will be here to stay throughout the latter part of the week, and then we might be dealing with a bit of a warm-up. So yeah, a bit of a warm-up might be in store as we go into next week and into early next week. So something we'll need to keep an eye on. But again, something that at least we're keeping an eye on. So I mean, we might be dealing with a break from the cold. So we could use one every now and then, right? Well, folks, so summarization, brief warm-up tomorrow. It's good to see highs top out around 50s, while places north of here could see those highs right around the mid. Could see those highs right around the mid 40s. And then as we move on to Tuesday, the cold air will return, and highs across much of the state will be in the upper 20s and low 30s. And then we'll have Wednesday's storm to deal with, and I'll keep it. Once again, as I reiterate, that I'll keep an eye on that. And then the cold will continue throughout the latter part of the week, and before another warm-up might ensue. As we go into the next weekend or the early part of next week. Well, folks, enjoy your week. Have a good one. I might have an update tomorrow evening, but I'll be pretty busy tomorrow evening with schoolwork and homework and all that. So we'll see though. All right. Well, folks, enjoy the rest of your evening and have a good one.